Hey, I'm a Hair Maniac. This is Hair Maniac. We are Harry Fun here. I'm ready to bring you another good video here today. And the video is, I don't know. I guess I'm like, what? The sequel to the video I did last time is what if we had different Royal Rumble winners? So here's the rules. I go down the list and see who would have been the next choice to win it. But I can't use that year's winner. And another rule, I can't repeat. And two, yeah, that's pretty much it. But it would be those two rules. And so 2005, let's go on with it. 2005, initially, Edge wins it. But I know some people will be happy but then during the match now, and by the way, I will fill in what would happen, so on and so forth. After Edge knocks name redacted off the ladder. And by the way, one more thing. I can only choose the people that are in the match, not people who's outside the match. So, like, I can't choose Randy Orton in 2005 because he was facing Taker. So, yeah. So, Edge gets name redacted off the ladder. During the match, we see Edge and Christian team up a little bit. And then Edge starts tearing up. And he hugs his brother. Then knees him in the gut. And Tomko hits his finisher on Edge. And Christian wins it. And then the story is going to be he's going to take the briefcase or the title off Christian. And then you have Christian cashing in on Batista. No, wait, on Cena. But then Cena loses to. It will be at SummerSlam. This will be the night afterwards. And then Edge goes on to take the belt of Christian, which he tries, but he couldn't. And he turns heel from this. And that's when we see the Rated R Superstar thing. And it goes on to my second winner, Matt Hardy. So it would, because the people in it were Bobby Lashley, Ric Flair, Matt Hardy, Finlay, Shelton Benjamin, and the winner, Rob Van Dam. And with 2006, during that time, let's say you had the December show where you can put Matt Hardy on the SmackDown. Ooh, tee. And then Edge somehow wins the WWE title. Beats on because Cena survived the chamber, but Edge helped Vince McMahon someone the week before take care of Shawn Michaels, and he gets an unmatched title match immediately afterwards, and Edge wins and celebrates with the gold. And then Matt Hart, and so then Cena beats him at the Rumble, blah blah blah. The Money in the Bank, Matt Hardy wins, and then he's thinking like, oh, well, like the announcers will go, hey, this will be kind of easy if we cash in on Ray here. Like, you can't cash in on Cena, it'll be a more easier game if you cash in on Ray. Or maybe where you can have him teasing like he's going to ECW with the title, and then he goes, you might go to ECW with the title with the briefcase. But Edge wins the title on the July 4th SmackDown. Then Matt Hardy goes, I want a match with you at SummerSlam for that belt. Then somehow during the build, Edge banned Cena for ever challenging him. Then Cena calls Edge the match at SummerSlam. Matt Hardy wins. The next month will be the TLC match with Matt Hardy. Then Cena wins. Well, yeah, you give Matt like a 1 month run, but you know. And during all this time, oh yeah, RVD still becomes WWE champion because I think he would still lay out the challenge to stand for the belt. Blah blah blah. So on and so forth. 2007, the winner instead of Mr. Canada, it would be Randy Orton. But then Jeff Hardy does like a dive on the people outside the ring, but he gets thrown, tossed by Randy. So he does this flip on the people, and then Randy gets the briefcase. Then Randy's actually the one. So then after it was announced because Cena versus Umaga, that versus Triple H, blah blah blah. That No Mercy won't be it, and they go and have their little thing about like, oh, we're gonna have the match, and then Randy just cashes in on the vacant title, and he goes, and Vince thinks of it and goes, yeah, it's better than giving it to my bastard son-in-law, Triple H. And then he lets him get it. He said all the things that happened at No Mercy happen here. Yeah, so on and so forth. 2008, Chris Jericho will win it here, and I would like it if, like, during the build, you have, like, you would have Shawn Michaels win the world title from Edge during this story. But let's say they at the Great American Bash, he had like a crazy hardcore match, and during the build of this, like Jericho, his friend, and Jericho's like carrying him, then suddenly rolls him down and beats the crap out of Shawn. Then Code Breaker pins him 1, 2, 3, and then puts blood on his chest. Jericho rocks away the title. Next one will be Shelton Benjamin. That's simple. Have him cash in on the world title or the ECW title. You can have like a fair four matches like Edge, Punk, and Jeff Hardy. That could be very fun. Or you can have him for the ECW title. Have Christian versus Benjamin. That could be fun matches. Very fun matches. Yes, Shelton Benjamin will be winning it instead of Kane, Mark Henry, Kofi Kingston, Finlay, Shelton Benjamin, MB, Shelton Benjamin, MVP, Christian, Kofi Kingston. Yeah. And all those people are in it, and yeah. 2010 on the Mania 26, because there's three here, I would have Kane win it here. This had pretty much start his Taker feud a little bit early. Then 2010, Cody Rhodes will win it. Then one night on SmackDown, Taker gets revenge on him, like, boom. And Kane's just knocked out all of a sudden after the lights go back up. And then Cody running down the ref. As Kane gets up, Cody clocks him 3 times with the briefcase, cashes in, pins him 1, 2, 3, and then you can hear him after the bell. I don't want the title, Kane. I want your soul inside Hell in a Cell. During this feud, he would feud with Edge, Rey Mysterio, etc. Then 2010 Raw 2010 Raw um, Money in the Bank match. I would actually have Edge win it here, but during all this, you can have him. I would have him actually lose it, be the first guy to lose it, and then he gets rolled up by Sheamus because the anonymous GM during all this, and that's when Edge goes on a mayhem and just destroys the monitor, and that's when he gets straight to SmackDown. Sorry, that's my cat. Come on, every side. I miss this critter. So hard. Okay, 2011 SmackDown one goes to Wade Barrett, and he would practically just do the Brian Cashin spot at TLC. Yeah, then loses the Sheamus in second, and then Raw 2011, Miz just wins it, and then he cashes in, gets like a short title reign, and then he loses it to Punk at Survivor Series 2011. And then 2012, Damian Sandow wins it, but he wins it and he just cashes in. Like he put a bounty on Sheamus and during the whole show. Then Sheamus can barely fight. Then Sandow's all healthy, and then goes up for a broke kick, but he just couldn't somehow reverses it into a small package. 1, 2, 3. Sandow wins. Sandow just posing with the belt. Then the Raw 2012 winner, I was practically forced to pick this guy. So it was, I couldn't use him. It was, the thing was just like, I can't repeat, and I can't choose the winner. So it's like, here comes this guy. It's, well, really, it's the Big Show. And then you just have to match Big Show Punk at the Raw 1000. Have it like David versus Goliath, Cena, but Big Show's about going to win. But then Cena comes in because Big Show caused Cena the match in this universe. And then next, it will be in the 2013 Money in the Bank now. It would be Cesaro. And Cesaro will cash in on the injured Cena Hell in a Cell. He just won the title, and Cesaro will win it, and he'll have a month all the way up to Survivor Series where he loses back to Cena. Yeah. I feel like he can have a good run, blah, blah, blah. And then the WWE Money in the Bank winner will be Daniel Bryan. When he will be going up against Cena, he cashes in to face him. He wants a match, and Bryan wins. Then the 2014 winner now, which is in single year, it will be Ambrose winning. Ambrose gets beaten, but there's one night where like champion Rollins just barely survives. This is like that's Extreme Rules. Like they do like a Mania rematch. It was like Brock, Seth, and Roman. Then suddenly we hear, then Dean cashes in. Actually, this is at Mania. Sorry about that. Sorry, at Mania, this cat distracted me. At Mania, that match will happen. Then Dean cashes in, pins Rollins 1, 2, 3. Dean is your champion. Then 2015 happens, and the winner is Dolph Ziggler. Let him back. Let him have a little prize for being in the Lana Samurai versus Love Triangle, Love Square feud. Then I think he would cash in on Sheamus. No, not Sheamus. I say have him cash in on Dean after that. Say Seth and Dean have their blow off at SummerSlam. Dean Dolph cashes in, wins the title. Then he has like 2 months with the belt, So, and then 2016, Kevin Owens. Now, I feel like you, okay, Abby, I love you. She is attention. Okay. So with Kevin Owens, just replacing Dean with KO at the end of the night, cashes in on Seth. Or no way, he cashes in on Roman because he beats Seth. And then depends on 1, 2, 3. And match at Battleground will be KO Seth. And then the 2017 Women's will be going to Charlotte Flair. Which I know people are going to be like, what? And by the way, during this universe, since there was no screwy finish, like, Ellsworth won it, there won't be another first time Money Bank winner. So, Money Bank match on SmackDown. So, okay. The 2017 men's will be Shinsuke Nakamura. You can just cash it in on Jinder at SummerSlam. Then we get Brock versus Shinsuke. Swear to God, cat. Then 2018, Natalya wins it for the women. Later that night, she goes on because she's being a good friend with Ronda. Then Ronda's back going to win the title. Then suddenly, Natty just whacks her over the head with it, and she's out cold. And then you see Natty put Nia on the sharpshooter, and Nia just passes out due to the pain, and Natalya wins. And Ronda wakes up, what happened? He goes, Natty turned on you, and she gets pissed and throws around so bad. Then the 2018 men's, it goes to Finn Balor. And then just have him cash in on Brock for the Universal title, and then Finn wins. Yeah. And then 2019 for the women's, we'll go to Mandy and just have her have have her cash in on Bayley at SummerSlam. Then she can have like a few months with the title. Then you can have the story of Otis. Then 2019, it's gonna be Drew Bloody McIntyre. And Drew McIntyre gets it, and then he cashes in on Brock because it's Survivor Series, and Drew wins it. Then the 2021, it will be Shayna. And then with Shayna will be AJ Styles. AJ will just win it on whoever's the WWE champion at the War Rumble 2021. Then you can do Edge versus AJ for the title at Mania. Then Shayna will just cash in and have like a feud with Charlotte. Very fun feud. Then next is gonna for the 2021 women's, Alexa Bliss. This could be a very fun one, and I think Bliss wins it here. let her have like a great run with the belt and briefcase, blah blah blah. But all these ones, they last more than a day. Then for the 2021, it's Seth Rollins. Then he cashes in on Big E because Big E beat Bobby Lashley at SummerSlam. And then after Survivor Series, that's when Seth will cash in. And then at the last two now is Becky Lynch will cash in, will win the match. Becky wins it. Then for the final one, Sami Zayn wins it, and then you can have, because for the Bloodline, because at that time he was trying to help the Bloodline stuff, and you can have him go, listen, I'll just wait out for you, and then you can hear all my other shows where I talk about this. This how to basically do that, and that's when Sami lays down for him, but then he rolls him up. 1, 2, 3. Sami Zayn wins the belt. Then Lynch wins the Raw Women's title. Blah blah blah. From Bianca, then win. That has a good one, and that's how I would do it. And I love you guys to death on my hair maniacs. I'm just tired today. I did a lot. I went to the movies stuff, and the movie was really great. And I love you guys all death on my hair maniacs. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, favorite, do all those things, and make sure to watch my other What If We Had Different Winners, and in the live section of my videos. That's where you can watch all my other videos. And I love you death on my hair maniacs. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and do all those things. Let's get to 150, guys.